I just had a night, a night that was not so good. It was a quiet night, and I was getting short trips, and not that many of them. And someone asked me to get her something from a friend's house. I dropped it off. And later on, she called for me to get a pack of smokes, and she said she'd pay me on Wednesday. So I wasted some of my time, and not counting that money that I didn't get, I got a grand total of $175. 95 of which goes to leasing the car, and another 17 of which went for fuel. So we are at 112, and 175 minus 12, $63 I took home. $63. And it was all Interac. I didn't have enough cash to pay for my fuel, so I had to put that on Interac too. Isn't that wonderful? Anyways, this was one of those disappointing experiences for a Sunday night. It's looking pretty grim. Does that mean tomorrow's even going to be quieter? Because usually the Monday is quieter than the Sunday. Oh, I'm quite disgusted with this one. Yeah. 4 more nights to go this week. Time is now 5:23 in the morning on a Tuesday morning. So it's time to go wash the car, detail the interior, fuel it, park it. I just had a terrible night. I worked all night. My first customer went from for a $13.15 fare. All she had was $5.85, and she was staying at a homeless shelter, and she tried to get the people at the desk to write her a voucher for the amount that she was short. Naturally, that didn't work, so I ended up biting it. I ended up biting the $7.30. Then the next fare was like $8.15, but I got 20 for doing it. It was prepaid. She says, take my friend home, here's $20. Great. But you know, all night I did 8 trips. And even though I did have a couple that were pretty good, I only got $132 total. And that's only because my last customer was really generous. For an $11 fare, she gave me 25 bucks after I mentioned what a terrible night I had. And she says, well, if I'm going to get a deck of smokes, you can have $25 for doing this $11 fare. I'm going, wow, thank you. Still terrible. 8 trips all night long. That's what it's come down to. Just horribleness. So far this week, I'm really striking out. The Sunday was bad enough, but now the Monday, and I've got 3 more nights of this week to go. I wonder how terrible those are going to be. This is not working out in my favor at all. And it doesn't look like I'm gonna I don't have time to make another trip anyway. I gotta wash this car, and I gotta detail the interior, and I gotta fuel it and park it. I can't even go to the bank. I may go to the bank later, like after my chiropractor appointment, because I gotta have my back stretched and my neck stretched so that I can keep working and not making any money. Oh, things have come down pretty hard. This is almost like the recession of 2008, where I had nights where I didn't make any money at all. Forced me into bankruptcy. Now I can't go bankrupt. I can't do it again, because it could happen at any time. That if I was under bankruptcy protection, and if something was to happen to my mother, who after all is 90 years old, if something was to happen to her, then they would, or could they? Yeah, I could not inherit part of a house. I couldn't, because it would totally mess with my bankruptcy protection. Ah, the things you think about when things go bad. Yeah. 3 more nights this week. I might as well just log out from try that again. Log out. Okay. I'm logged out. I'm pulling into the car wash. Time is now 5:41 in the morning, and it is Wednesday morning, end of the Tuesday night. It hasn't been all that much better tonight, but with I think it was 10 trips. Let me see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 trips. With 10 trips, I have $187 on, something like that. 10 trips. Just imagine if it was 20 trips. I would have over 300 on. But no, 10 trips was all I got. The economy is really hurting. But still, I've made some money, which is better than not making any. I have a day shift at 6 o'clock. The guy will probably be there because the owner is still out of the country. So I need to go fuel up. Yeah, I'll fuel up and park it. I'm not going to bother washing it or anything like that. Oh, these nights are long. Consisting mostly of watching videos and going to sleep. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't have time to do another trip really. If I want to turn the car in by 6. Might as well just fuel it and park it. Yeah, if the owner were still in town right now, it would be his shift that would be next, and he would be the one. Then I could, you know, maybe do another trip, wait out and do another trip, but no. I wonder what's happened to all those regular customers we used to get in the morning. I don't seem to be getting them anymore. Had a good one last night where I was sent to 2500 Swan Lake Road, which makes absolutely no sense because the Swan Lake Road is in the 39s. So 2500 Swan Lake Road made no sense, but I went there anyway. I went where the GPS told me it was. I got there and I called the customer, and the customer told me they were at Florence Lake Road, not Swan Lake Road. There's a big difference. Big difference. 15 minutes drive. Speeding all the way from one to the other. Instead of calling up Pakistan and telling them they goofed, I needed the ride, so I went from Swan Lake to Florence Lake Road to pick up the people so that they could go to the convenience store on the corner and back. Well, it was good for $20. Still. I'm just pulling into the gas station right now. 2 more nights to go this week. Time is now 5:38 in the morning, Thursday morning. I had another night where I thought things were going pretty good until about 10:40 at night. I had just over I had $120 on. Now I have a grand total of 182. So I made $62 all morning. This is just gross. It's disgusting. And about 45 minutes ago, I got a call from my girlfriend saying, come and pick me up, I'm in a bad place. So I went and picked her up, and I brought her to my place, and she says, why are you so mad? Because I was moving fast. And I said, I'm still at work. She said, oh, I thought you were going to pour me a stiff one. Okay, you pour yourself something, please. I have to try and get another trip, which I don't think is going to happen now. And I have to fuel up the car and park it. I haven't fueled it up yet. I have to get rid of it. And it looks like I'm not getting a trip now. I'm first in the zone again. First in the zone. Time is 5:39. I have to have the car back in by 6. It's going to take me about 5 minutes to fuel it, and so on and so on and so on. I do not have time for another call and to get it fueled and then take and get it in time for the day shift. So yeah, I'm stressed, and she's got some kind of story for me about what's been going on. She moved out of her place yesterday, and she was staying at this place overnight, and I thought this place she was staying at was the new place she's moving into. But she says it's a bad place, so I don't know what's going on now. I really don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so you got stress, anxiety, and less money coming in, and everything is a shit show this morning. It's not good. Not good at all. Yeah, I don't have enough time for another trip. Although I need the money. I need the money so bad. I have not been able to break the $200 barrier this week. And usually, that is most of the time, I'm on the other side of that $200 barrier. It's rare that I'm below it, although the last couple of weeks, I don't know. I really don't know. Everything's going to shit. It's all going to shit. One more night to go this week. Well, this, what is today? This Thursday was another long, slow night, and time is now 6:05. My shift is over. I just washed the car. I'm going to the a place where there's a roof and no wind. Well, I'm going to detail the interior, then I'm going to park it, fuel it and park it. And oh fuck, I'm just tired, and I got my girlfriend pestering me to come over. I need you, she says. I need you. She pestered me a few times. I seriously need you. You have to come. Anyway, she keeps on giving me these messages or sending me these messages to come, and I said, look, I'll come when I'll come, but I hate being pestered. I don't like it. I don't like it when people pester me and repeat and repeat and repeat, and they make it so urgent. It stresses me. Yes, I know I'm coming, but I can't come this minute. I had to call her and talk to her and tell her, I can't come this minute. I have to wash this car. I need to fuel it and park it. I can't just come right now. I have to get rid of this taxi. I have to be done with it. I need to finish my shift. I need to park this for the next driver, and then I can give you my undivided attention. Crying out loud. Don't like it when that message sound comes up over and over and over and over and over and over. One message is enough. Fine, I will answer that. God damn it. Anyways, it was another slow night. But I did break the $200 barrier this time. I did 211. And that's because I had a couple of fares. One of them was a guy who went from one place to another place to another place to another place to another place, and paid me in cash $35 for a fare that was $35. And I had another one where I had to pick up a friend who was going somewhere to pick up some stuff, and then going somewhere else, and then going home, and she fell asleep on the way. Yep, I had a hard time waking her up when we got to her destination, and got all of her stuff out of the car, all of her junk. Anyways, now I'm approaching the place where I'm going to detail the interior of the car. So I have left from there. The gas station is just a block away, and that's where I'm going to fuel up, and then I'm going to take it and park it. Yeah, yippee. Yeah. Okay. Hope yours is better than mine.